the f***? Honestly, this isn't even funny anymore. Like, my brain is broken. So this is what we're doing. Huh? This is what we're doing. Bro, dead ass. If there's anyone out there who wants a bunch of free OVO merch, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below that you want the free merch. Bro, I'm not even kidding. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so upset.
I'm upset.
Bro, I literally just did a video where I said I was done talking about this. And I meant that, but I can't not cover one of the craziest things in hip-hop history. Hip-hop, the genre I love, the genre I grew up on, the genre that started in New York City in the 1970s and 80s. Created by Black Americans. Do you know what every single rapper has in common? They never started a rap beef, begged for a response, used AI to goad their opponent, then sued their record label when they got the response. This is not hip hop. This is the greatest crash out in history. All right, let's see what the New York Times has to say. Oh boy. This comes to us from the New York Times. Drake sues his label, calling Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us defamatory. In a federal lawsuit on Wednesday, Drake accused Universal Music Group of putting his life and reputation at risk by releasing and promoting the popular diss track. Okay, so I know a bunch of people pulled up to his crib and like people got shot. That's not okay. Never, ever, ever take this internet put it out in real life. Never pull up on someone. That's not cool, right? So that is true, right? Call a spade a spade. That's not right. Sure. The article continues. During a venomous back and forth barrage of diss tracks last year, the rappers Drake and Kendrick Lamar accused each other of phoniness, hypocrisy, and abuse. But while fans anointed Lamar's chart-topping single, Not Like Us, the battle's knockout blow, Drake saw the song's punchlines evoking PDF files, pedophilia, as something more insidious and with real-world consequences. In a lawsuit filed Wednesday in federal court, the artist-born Aubrey Drake Graham sued Universal Music Group, the record company behind both rappers, for defamation and harassment. Harassment? That's crazy, bro. That is such crazy work. Calling its release and promotion of Not Like Us an example of valuing corporate greed over the safety and well-being of its artists. Bro, what are we talking about? Bro, record labels release dead artists' music all the time, and it's worth more money at that point. Since when were record labels supposed to be ethical? What are we talking about? This nigga, what? Bro, what does this nigga want to unionize? The fuck? Oh my God. I wish I could like drum up a bigger reaction, but it's just unbelievable at this point. Anyway, the suit brought in the U.S. District Court of the Southern District of New York accuses Universal of having approved, published, and launched a campaign to create a viral hit out of a hip-hop track. That's their job. That was intended to convey the specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal PDF file, and to suggest that the public should resort to vigilante justice in response. Okay. So back in my Fox video that I did, in the lawsuit, it actually came up that Joy Taylor planned to fabricate a case about one of the execs over at Fox to boost herself. And again, it's not cool that someone ran up on Drake's home. I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad the people around him are okay. You should never do that. That's not good. That's not cool. But forgive me for being cynical and saying that he's just using that to further his lawsuit, right? Like, what would this read if no one pulled up on his house, right? If no one pulled up to the cribbo and on some nut ass shit, right? If there weren't some noodles out there who just wanted to, I don't even know what they wanted to do, bro. That's scary. But if that didn't happen, what kind of lawsuit would you have? What kind of lawsuit do you have anyway? He's just using that to further his own ends, which is actually really gross. Like, ew. Brother, okay. Vigilante justice in response. Okay. Noting that the cover art for Not Like Us features a photo of Drake's Toronto home dotted with markers meant to represent the presence of registered sex offenders. The complaint invokes a shooting at the residence days after the song's release that injured a security guard. Right. I'm hoping and pretty sure he's okay. Calling it the 2024 equivalent of Pizzagate? Oh my God, bro. We're talking about rap here. Yo, side note, whoever Drake's lawyers are, they're goated, because to like the amount of Olympic level mental gymnastics that has to be done to push something like this, I guess hats off, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
2024 equivalent of Pizzagate, and cites 2 other attempted trespassers in the days that followed. The suit was brought on behalf of Drake by Michael J. Gottlieb. I'm sorry if I botched your name. I haven't come across that name before. A partner at the firm Wilkie Farr and Gallagher. Who has previously represented the owner of the Washington pizzeria targeted by the Pizzagate conspiracy. Of course. Of course. Conspiracy theorists and the election workers falsely accused by Rudolph W. Giuliani of aiding a false plot to steal the 2024 election. Okay. In a statement on Wednesday, Universal Music Group called the claims both untrue and illogical. Damn. Pointing to its long-standing and successful business relationship with Drake. Makes sense. They both made a lot of money together. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historical, commercial, and personal financial success, the label said. Throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used Universal Music Group to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists. They say this nigga's always starting shit. He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and to seek damages from UMG for distributing that artist's music. Also, I love how Kendrick Lamar is only named when they're talking about like Not Like Us. Like, this nigga really is the rap boogeyman. Like, everybody's afraid to say this nigga's name, bro. He's like Voldemort. Gosh. Universal added that it would fight the case on its own behalf, as well as protect any artist who might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song. Bro, you're making them look like heroes. This is so bad. This is horrible, bro. Universal Music Group is... They're not good guys, bro. They're awful. But when you do dumb shit like this, you make them look like protagonists. Like... Bro, why am I agreeing with UMG? They're the ones that look like they're standing up for the little guy. But they own 33% of all music that's ever existed. In November, Drake had initiated pre-litigation actions against Universal in state court in New York and Texas, naming Spotify and radio conglomerate iHeartMedia as potential participants in an elaborate scheme to promote Not Like Us using bots and payola. Right? On Tuesday, representatives for Drake withdrew the earlier filing in New York against Universal and Spotify in favor of the federal lawsuit filed Wednesday. Bro, this nigga went straight to the feds, bro. I also didn't hear a lot of people talking about this, but he's switching up his flow. He did accuse them of fake pumping the song, and that was what we talked about a couple videos ago. But now he's just like, they caused me to be harassed. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I mean, if it I'd be so upset if it came out that Universal sent that rando to his crib, but I'm hoping not. But as far as I understand, my very limited understanding, Universal didn't send that weirdo to your house. He went there of his own volition. Federal lawsuit. Damn. A hearing in the Texas matter, which indicates iHeartMedia was delayed until later this month. So there might be another one coming. Oh my God. I don't want to keep covering this shit, bro. I don't want it to get worse. His legacy is tarnished. The long simmering tension between Drake and Lamar, who had collaborated early in their careers, true, exploded into a full-on musical beef last spring across 8 rapidly released songs that included escalating personal attacks. This is true. Kind of. I mean, they've been sending subs against one another for years. Like Kendrick's Deep Water verse. Yeah, they liable to bury him. They nominated 6 to carry him. They worry him to death, but he no vegetarian. The beef is on his breath inherited. The drama better than a great white nigga. This is life in my aquarium. Yo. They've been sending shots at each other since Control came out. Anyway, on the track, Family Matters. I'm glad they're talking about this. Drake questioned whether Kendrick Lamar's manager had secretly fathered one of his children and alleged that Lamar had beat on, in quotes, beat on his romantic partner and covered it up. Soon after, on Meet the Grams, Lamar equated Drake with Harvey Weinstein, calling him a pervert and a sick man who should die to make the world safer for women. Yeah, bro, I still won't listen to Meet the Grams with the lights off, bro. Like, you can't. I can only listen to Meet the Grams in broad daylight. That is fucking intense. That is intense, bro. The following day, Lamar released Not Like Us, which includes lyrics like Say Drake, I Hear You Like I'm Young, and I Hear You Like I'm Young, calling the rapper and his crew certified PDF files who should be registered and placed on Neighborhood Watch. The track, which according to Drake's lawsuit, cloaks cleverly dangerous lyrics behind a catchy beat and inviting hook. So he admits now that it's a good song? Bro, what are we doing here? Went on to top the Billboard singles chart and has since been streamed more than 1 billion times on Spotify alone. At the Grammy Awards next month, Not Like Us is nominated for 5 awards, including Record and Song of the Year. Ayo, I didn't even know that. The following week, Lamar will headline the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans. Yo, somebody gonna have to keep an eye on this man for the next 2 months. It's about to get rough. And then he's performing in Toronto in June. This lawsuit is not about the artist who created Not Like Us, the suit says. It is instead entirely about UMG, the company that decided to publish, promote, exploit, and monetize allegations that it understood were not only false, but dangerous. So Kendrick's kid not being his own isn't false? You didn't make money off of Family Matters? Or push-ups? What are we talking about? Bitter bitch, bro. Bitter bitch. To prove defamation, a public figure must not only show that the false information was published, broadcast, or spoken. Slander is spoken, in print it's libel.
Spider-Man wasn't attacking the city. He was trying to save it. That's slander.
It is not. I resent that. Slander is spoken. In print, it's libel.
Shout out J. Jonah Jameson. Harming their reputation, but that the publisher did so while knowing that the information was false or with substantial doubts about its accuracy. Again, the hypocrisy. While Lamar may not have met that standard as a defendant, this lawsuit is not about a war of words between artists. So now he's trying to save face. Get this fuck out of here, bro. The suit reiterates, it argues that Universal would not have been in business with Drake since 2009 if it had reason to believe that any allegations of sex abuse were true. Nobody was talking about this in 2009. You were just coming out. So Far Gone just came out. Like, what? So again, he's saying that he doesn't want any smoke with Kendrick. It's all about UMG. That is some bitch tendencies, my guy. That's incredible. You called a nigga short, but like you refuse to mention his name. All right. We still got more, but as a potential motive for the company promoting Not Like Us aggressively, it invokes contract negotiations between Universal and Lamar, who was under a short-term deal with the company that was extended late last year, according to the suit. And now he's pocket watching. As well as with Drake, whose contract is up for renegotiation this year. Bro, shit. We gonna see how that goes. By devaluing Drake's music and brand, UMG would gain leverage to force Drake to sign a new deal on terms more favorable to UMG. Okay, the suit says. Okay. Drake also accuses Universal of engaging in questionable practices to promote the song, as hinted in the pre-litigation filings last year, which sought to obtain further information and preserve relevant information or documentation related to a potential case. Okay? So are you claiming payola or no? Say it with your chest. According to the lawsuit, the label and its agents further put a thumb on the scale by covertly offering financial incentives to third parties to deceptively stream the recording on streaming platforms. Okay. To deceptively stream the recording on streaming platforms, to play the record on the radio, and to otherwise promote and endorse the defamatory material, all without ever publicly disclosing the payments. Okay, so he is claiming payola still. My fault. I was wrong. Following the incidents at his home, Drake attempted to inform Universal about the harm the song was causing, including having to remove his young son from his elementary school due to safety concerns, according to the lawsuit, but was told that he would face humiliation if he brought legal action, which is true. Okay. And that's it. I can't believe we're actually here, bro. Like what is there to say? What is there to say? What Like, people actually died over rap beef. Now, I'm not glorifying it. That's actually terrible. It's not a good thing. I wish we had all of the lost ones back. But that's how much it means to people. Sorry. That's how much it means to people. Like, we lost two of the greatest to ever touch a microphone because of rap beef. And maybe the diddler. Actually, I don't think it's a maybe anymore. Whatever, his trial's still going on. And here comes Aubrey. F***ing it all up because he got what he asked for. And again, the reason I'm upset is because I was the biggest fan of this beige nigga.
Wait a minute.
From 2008 to 2021, you couldn't tell me a damn thing about Drake, bro. Wheelchair Jimmy came through with the bars and the melodies, and that shaped the majority of my life. Bro, look at this. Okay, this is actually OD, but whatever. We're here and we're talking about it. Bro, I had a note on my phone dedicated specifically to Drake captions, to Drake lyrics that made good Instagram captions. Bro, I still... Hold on. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? I still have an OVO lanyard, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Bro. Bro, I tried to defend this nigga to my OGs for years. I tried to defend him through the ghostwriting, through the Meek beef, through the Pusha T beef, through the culture vulture shit, through the weird BS about him putting hot sauce in condoms and smashing people's wives, through him getting slapped by the diddler and T.I.'s homie pissing on him. Bro, I tried because, again, this man made some of the best music to ever grace my eardrums. And it resonated with me. Some of my favorite memories have Drake songs as background music. Take Care got me through high school. He dropped Nothing Was the Same the month I started college. And then dropped, if you're reading this, halfway through college. But around the time of Certified Lover Boy and Her Loss, because we're not going to talk about the other one.
What the hell? Oh my God.
I noticed that my priorities, I noticed that I was getting older and my priorities were changing. I was thinking about my future, starting a business, buying property, what I wanted to leave behind in the world. Like, I was starting to think of like legacy. Like, what if I die tomorrow? Like, how do I want to be remembered? You know what I mean? And during that time, this nigga was regressing. The music wasn't as good. The shenanigans got more outrageous. The paradigm shift happened for me when I was thinking about buying tickets for the It's All a Blur tour. I was actually gonna go see one of the shows in like Memphis with my dad, I think. Somewhere in Tennessee with my pops. And when I looked at videos and pictures of the show online to see to gauge whether I wanted to spend that money because Drake shows aren't cheap. And I'd already been to one. I went to Aubrey and the Three Migos when he stopped in Philly.
But it's far from over.
Hey, what's up? Last name ever.
First name greatest. Nuggets brain ankle dog. I ain't nothing to play with.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's that Drake shit.
Let's
Oh,
go!
they know. Sing this one to me. They
Oh
know.
my God! Oh my God! You strung out on government. Overdose on government.
Say this shit.
They know. Say that shit.
She knows. They know. She knows. They know. They know. They know.
That's what really is on the rise. Fuck them other guys. I even gave them a chance to the side. Now it's something they know. So shit they know. They know.
This show shit gotta finish. You wanna get this crowd like an asshole? You motherfucking deserve it. Let's go all the way up like we supposed to when we close out a motherfucking show in Philadelphia.
And it was amazing. But when I looked online, this man had big titty hentai girls as props on stage.
You what?
Now, I'm not here to kink shame. I'm also not here to tell you whether I have or have not seen some. But please tell me, what does Drake have to do with this? This is the same dude that made Mob Ties and Omerta. He claims to have hitters and be the guy that you don't want to fuck with. A tough guy, right? Why in heaven's name is that guy the same dude that has sperm floating around the arena as he raps lines that Lil Yachty wrote for him? Like, I'd expect that from Uzi. It's super on brand for him. Like, his cars, his music, all influenced by anime and Eastern culture. But not Wheelchair Jimmy. Not Mr. Worst Behavior.
Worst.
It was then that I realized he was obsessed with staying relevant and not much else. And that's cool when you're younger and you're just coming up. But this nigga was 37 at the time. He's old enough to run for president. Bro, he has a son. You don't think that Adonis would see that and be like, Daddy, what's that? Like, bro, at least act like you care about being a dad. He's setting a horrible example. Bro, his schmeat is out there and he rapped about it on a diss song. Bro, I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm so done. Kendrick Lamar was 100% correct. He is a master manipulator. He lied about almost everything. From his accent to his pen, his upbringing. I'm no longer a Drake fan, bro. I'm not. You can't call me that anymore. I don't respect anything this man says or does anymore. Like, he unfollowed a grown ass man on Instagram, then made a song about it. Drake is the most toxic ex ever. He is a bitter bitch. He's mad that hip hop and LeBron broke up with him. And now, if he's going down, he's taking everyone with him. And he's not even mad at the right people. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth said all of those things about you. After you said drop. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth called you a PDF file, a colonizer, and a freaky ass nigga. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth brought up the inconsistencies in your persona and your braids, which you conveniently cut off after you received your plaque for the Guinness World Record of biggest L. But you're not suing him. You're too afraid to say this nigga's name.
In the beautiful land down under. It would be an unforgettable honeymoon filled with laughter, fun, and of course, the Drake charisma. And it's always oh, I'm not reading that. Please.
Instead, you point the finger at the entity that pays both of you. Meanwhile, I'm sure Kung Fu Kenny isn't losing a wink of sleep. Bro, I could go on for days, but I won't. I'm done. I refuse to entertain this 40-year-old midlife crisis ass crash out anymore, bruh. I wish him the best moving forward. Sincerely, I hope he finds the help he needs. Bro, I'm done. I quit. It's over. And by the way, I was not joking about giving that OVO merch away. I got like 20 some odd shirts from the OVO store. Yeah, nah, somebody can have them. I don't want to rock them in public anymore, bro. I have to find somewhere else to put my keys. If this man comes up when I shuffle music, I'm just gonna close my eyes and pretend it's 2017. Just in case y'all thought I was bullshitting, look at this shit, bro. Look. That shit faded like a motherfucker. That's from how much I've worn it. Look. Y'all think I'm kidding. Y'all thought I was fucking joking. Nobody fucking playing, man.